Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Tassinix, and welcome to Week 2, Round 1 of Season 39, 5 vs. 5 Grand Arena Championship for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Our opponent is a gentleman we fought a couple times before. I think it's like I've won once, lost once, won once, lost twice, maybe something like that. But it's CalKesti5 the Negotiator. Let's open this up here. So, a Claw Patrol account. 1.1 mil in the old system. Man was a tryhard. 11.3. So much smaller in terms of GP, but man goes super heavy on Datacron. So he is definitely accustomed to punching above his weight. Let's see here. Duckstab, if I have time, when I go over my method for mod farming, how does one acquire such a large collection of really good speed and offense mods? Yes, I absolutely would be happy to go over that, but that's like maybe a video, or maybe just like pop on my Discord and we'll just talk about it. But it'll be kind of a long explanation if we do it here on stream, because you're going to have questions, we're going to go back and forth, and that's how a 3.5-hour stream becomes a 5-hour stream. So maybe next time. Or, you know where to find me, Duckstead. You know I'll tell you all about it, so come find me. All right, let's go ahead and switch over to the desktop view and kill the camera and get into the analysis. Let me not do dum-dums to myself this time. Hold on, let me move over my YouTube, open up Twitch, and start our prediction. Okay, so yeah, 3 or less, 4 or more, and roll. Okay, so I'm number 24, he's number 21. My 12.1 mil to his 11.4. Top 80 GP. 2.95 million to 2.89. Zetas 281 to 281. Dead nuts tied. Omicron's my 41 to his 38. Top 80 average speed. We're tied again. 151. Man, this guy works it though. That's a lot of work to do that. All right, let's check out the mod analysis. I said, what's going on? Megalitos, good to see you, man. Okay, mod analysis, so plus 25s. I have 121 to his 145. Wow. 20 to 24 is my 255 to his 236, so an edge there. Plus 20s, my 376 to his 381, so yeah, all right, he's got me. It's close, though. 15 to 19s, my 332 to his 406, so boom. Plus 15, 708 to 787, so yeah. At least on plus offense, I've got him, 6% or better. I have 21 to his 16. At 4% or better, I have 88 to his 78. So we'll take it. Datacron analysis. Total rerolls. So my 98 to his 270. All right, so here we go. Yeah. Opponent who's double, nigh on triple my Datacron reroll count. So this should be fantastic. Plus, level 9's my 24 to his 40. 6 to 8's my 7 to his 1, and 3 to 5's my 15 to his 0. So that's just going to be fantastic. Sheepdog's like, let's go streaking out in the quad. Old school. Good movie. Good movie. Pouring a pop here. All right. So, GL-wise, we'll go ahead and let you guys pause the VOD, take a screen cap, whatever suits your fancy. Anything that really jumps right out to me is, a rather slow Jabba with enormous tenacity, 214%, and unusually high special offense at 13.2. It's pretty interesting. All right, key characters. Likewise, take a gander. His cat is faster. That's never fun. Pretty fast start killer, too. Huh. And, of course, his DR is 1 faster than mine, you cheeky bastard. All right, and then ships. Okay, so nothing crazy there. All right, let's move this over here, pop up the Omega Bot report, and get talking. So, Cal here usually is fairly early about his business, and, he'll save some attacks. So this is probably fleet here at the end, right, on one round? Like he cleared all of ground and then waited to see what happened before he made his moves on fleet. That's my guess. Mod-wise, wow, we're actually relatively close here. If you're looking at the line graph, it's closer than I am with a lot of my opponents. So it's pretty cool. All right, Omicron-wise. Yeah, Megalitos, I don't know if you're still looking at doing that side-by-side table I was talking about, but it would still be really cool because I love this feature here. Being able to see my opponent's Omicrons. All the GAC ones here are bolded. And what would be super hot is if I can see my own GAC, like if they could be separated by GAC Omicrons versus everything else like below it, then you match up all of your GAC Omicrons like line to line, and then it would just visually jump out at you which ones you have that your opponent doesn't, or vice versa. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. But otherwise, this is good enough. We can definitely tell that we should have a few on this guy, so that's good. But we've lost before, so we cannot be incautious. All right, squad banner efficiency for last week. So he was generally good about his business, getting his 65s. His opponents were equally capable. So my guess is, just off the top of my head, that he went 2-1, right? LLW. Oh no, he went 1-2. Oh, okay. All right. Well, not bad, considering his opponents were doing it just about as often as he was, getting 65s, and he was losing. But he was still getting a bunch. All right, defense-wise, this is just a report based on last week. Oh, Megalito said, I am going to work on that for you. Oh, that's cool, man. I'm really excited. I'm excited. This is such a good tool. All right, so Finn, CLS, Lord Vader, Sortie, Ray Swallow, Malgus Dash, Bam Nest, Gas, Lord Vader Maul, Third Sister, Afra, Treya Java. Okay, so what we're seeing here is fairly light, right? Like what we're seeing is the might of Datacrons on display. He's setting a Finn Zori team, a CLS team, both just with amped out stuff. Lord Vader, I'm assuming that's, well, I guess we'll see whether it's with Maul. But we saw last week, even if it's just Darth Vader in there, Darth Vader with the 20%, you load up the Darth Vader with, enough speed and enough potency to inflict those speed downs. Man, it's absolutely crazy. Because he just bonked my Fennec out of existence without us getting a single turn. And she also had the stat boost from Zam, so... Lord Vader still ain't terrible. Alright. Anyway, so the point here is that what he doesn't set in terms of GLs on defense, he compensates for with Crazy Crons, okay? Malevolence, Chimera, and Executor, so he's cheesing fleets and just making sure that whatever contest he's going to have it on squads. By zone, Finn, CLS were frequent. Malgus is always, and then he's always mixing up these. So perhaps a GL, but this is meant to be GL or GL equivalent. That's what he's doing with setting those up front. Benjamin, what's cracking, man? All right, Admiral Radis on offense. Starkiller, Slacker, Treya, JMLC, Afra, JMK, Malgus, Ray. Wow, okay. So yeah, he was definitely mixing things a couple times last week. Negotiator, Executrix, and Profundity on offense, of course, yes. Where did he struggle last week? Against a Third Sister, a risk was taken. Ray Swallow, Sir Junda, yep, I can believe that. CLS, Finn... Okay, so basically, Ray, Swallow, and Seer, because he probably tried something, took a risk and saw, wanted to see what might work. But then after that, just super clean, right? That's a lot of green on these graphs. All right, that's enough of this. Let's move back on over to the main scene. Get me back over, and let's see where we're looking with that poll. Okay, 100% of you are saying 3 or less. I appreciate it. So, we'll see how it pans out. All right. Let's get into the board. All right, so Cal's only done one attack right now. We'll be brief here as we go. So I can't talk too much about the defense today. MJ, what's cracking, man? Good to see you. Eshsotnikam just followed me this minute. Thank you kindly. CLS. So up top for me, we got CLS Chewie, C3PO Han Chewpio with my Chewpio Cron. I did do a little re-rolling, so we have better armor. I had like some, I don't know, like resistance or resistance penetration, just something I'm not worried about. So I rolled that off, got a ton of armor on, and a decent bit of armor penetration. It's nothing too crazy. I mean, some of the nastier CLSs out there running with maybe a bit less armor, but like, over 100% armor pen, that's nice. Nonetheless, this will do. Sweens, what's cracking, man? Man. Good to see. Good seeing you this morning. Good, I'm glad you know how to, to take a couple jabs there. It's fun poking at you during Heinz's stream. Good way to wake up in the morning. All right, so next we've got Sana, Hondo, Nest, Stormtrooper Han, and Kara. I'm so disappointed in Rolo, guys. Like, Rolo can delete in this team, but the fact is, Bad Batch is the most common counter, and with that, she pretty much never gets to go. So, I don't know. I think last week, I think it was Pimpo. It was either Pimpo or TJ, where they had, instead of Rolo, they had Leia, like Princess Leia, with the Omicron. And it was set up such that she got out, like, the second turn of the fight. I might have went first, but I didn't, like... I think I did pull the buffs with Bad Batch. And then she got, like, tenacity up on the whole team anyway. Then they cleansed, and I was like, oh. And then I still won the fight. But it was kind of weird there for a second. I think there might be something tricky there to work on. The cheeseburger IV has been installed. Good, Sweens. I'm pleased to hear that. My Mall Hondo team still holding the line, says MJ. You know, I think I did try that last season at some point. It is pretty cool. I'll give you that. I think that's pretty nice. Yeah, all right, Megaliteros. Yeah, his Chupio Kron's got 200% armor pen. That's a nasty bastard right there. I wouldn't want to deal with that. Okay, I guess I could show you stats here. This isn't changed. Crit damage, offense, protection, crit chance. It's good. It's real good. All right. Jabba, Chrysanthemum, Bausch, Gam, and Embo. So I think I said Boba last round just for the memes. And, okay, I'm done with the memes. 20% health, a ton of resistance penetration. So, mwah, for Bausch. Potency, again, Bausch is loving it. And it doesn't hurt Jabba either. 85% armor penetration is a call out to Scando. So, not bad. My buddy's got his 3-pack Kron at 360% armor pen, nothing lives. Yeah, I imagine so. Like, you wouldn't even need to have killed anyone to, like, charge up the damage it does. It's just brrrap. Immediate fight ends, like, under 30 seconds. All right, last but never least, Radis Jin, K2, Baze, and Chirrut. People can have Cassian in here instead of Chirrut. I've seen that. That can definitely complicate things, but more healing is also kind of a pain in the ass when virtually everything but bounty hunters is basically racing to burn down Radis before he gets the 100 stacks, right? Chirrut's a nice wrench in that. We did do a little re-rolling on this as well. Got less armor, but much more health, so almost 36% health. Resistance penetration still great. The armor penetration is all but useless on this team, but the tenacity is nice. Crit damage on 3 is just fine. This level 6 really doesn't do anything here because K2 doesn't target another ally with anything. But the level 9 is hot, so good luck knocking him down easy, you know? All right, so that's my top side. Man, I'm just getting like... It's been a quiet afternoon on my phone. I'm just getting a million buzzes right now. I don't know. All right, bottom front. So, the return of Gas on defense. Gas, Rex, Arc, Echo, 5s. I really did consider holding Gas on, for offense against Malgus. I enjoyed that, and I feel like getting more practice with that's going to be good. You know, because as the Set 6 Datacron phases out, we're probably dealing with a more tame Malgus, which means this Gas thing would be even easier to execute. Set 8 details pending, of course. But, yeah, for now, we'll just put the Billy Badass back on D. DR, BSF, Savage, IPD, and Crew. This is a straight yoink from my buddy Dagger. He was mulling about a couple different ideas for splitting Malgus. And, you know, I've done DR and Malgus splits here the last couple of seasons. It's not new in itself. But it's been kind of a struggle to find good uses for IPD that's, like, not Lord Vader or Rey. And, I don't know. It's, you know, it's whatever. It's a great Kron, and I've gotten a lot of good out of it, but it's sometimes awkward to place. So IPD there is a threat. Savage is a threat. Crew impedes Wampa. Crew forbids Wampa specifically. And yeah, DRBSF just do their thing. So we've got a whole bunch of crit damage, some prot. Stark, what's cracking, man? Good to see ya. Glad you're here, man. Good luck with my battles. I appreciate it. I do. Torax, what's going on, man? Hey, Task, good luck. Thank you, man. Thank you. All right, so 8% offense, 28% protection, almost 70% crit damage. It's pretty nasty. Last but not, well, not last, but, last living team on bottom front is third sister, Grand Inquisitor, eighth brother, fifth brother, seventh sister, with the old GI Cron. Nothing too crazy here. Nothing's changed. Just really well, solid defensive orientation. RSG just rated in with 27. What's cracking over there? What's going on, guys? How was GAC today? Let's hear all about it. Let's quickly do the shout out so I don't forget. Boom. Shout out and follow to RSG. Thank you guys so much for rating in. Welcome, everyone. Good afternoon. We're still reviewing the board. We're very early on. Wow, we're up to 72 folks here. So that raid was 27. Wow, we were almost at 50 folks here before the raid. Nice, guys. Thanks so much. You'll be back. The cheeseburger IV's working its way through the lower intestine. Okay, I won't read the rest of that. Well, that's good, Swains. I'm proud of you. You're getting that dietary fiber. I'm pleased for you. All right, and our final team, bottom front. Again, we mentioned that Malgus split, so it's Malgus, Malik, so that you just couldn't womp it for free. Sass, Sith Marauder, and Talon, and yeah, that helps for a number of things to have Talon there. That was with a 20% turn meter Cron. We had some health, we had some crit damage. I've been running that one unchanged for the last couple of months now. So, hey, Megalito 69 biddies, big stream power. 69 is the winning value. We can never have bad luck with the power of 69 on our side. All right, top side for Cal. Let's talk about it. His own Bam, Hondo, Queel, IG-11, and Nest with the Hondo Cron. What do we got? Yep. Bonus turn when they go below 100% health. Lots of defense. Health, 55% health and 9.2% protection. So, oof. That's a lot there. All right, Dash. Zalbar. My man. I love Zalbar. I really do. Vandor, L3, and Boba. Let's think about that. There's nothing really magic about Boba in this team aside from being, an AoE ability block risk. His second special, that nuke rocket, is always a pain in the ass. Yeah, and I mean, he'll have like a bunch of crit damage from Dash, right? So that is potentially pretty nasty. We'll look more at the crons on this wall in detail later when we go to fight it. Sortie, BB-8R2, IG-88, and T3. And then last but not least, Gas 501st. Looking pretty brawny. All right. Loris, first time chatter. Appreciate the Ram Bam salute emo. Oh, look at that. Those battalion emotes crack me up. All right. Bottom front for Cal, where the struggle begins. So, Jabba, Chrysanthemum, Bausch, Scando, and Gam. What do we got here? All right. When they fall below 100% health, they gain a bonus turn. Okay, so that can be potentially dangerous. The defense can be dangerous. Protection is not so bad, and the crit damage is mostly advantageous for Scando. Weakest ally is probably... Well, it depends. Well, it's probably Scando. I don't think it changes how we're going to play this. I think we're still just going to use Afra like we have been. I do not think we've ever lost in 5 vs 5 with Afra versus Jabba having this Datacron. So we still got it. Sun is still shining on us. Malgus, DR, BSF, Malik, and Talon, the full nasty. 20% turn meter, 25% protection, 185% defense, and almost 16% health. All right, that's not fun. It's not fun. All right, Maul Mando's team here with Canderous, Bo-Katan, Django, and Savage. Actually, special guest appearance from Savage. Candy Cron here with 20% on the level 3. Bonus turn on kill. That's actually really nasty here. Canderous level 9. And then, my God, 47.5% offense and 18.5% health. That is just like... These guys cannot be getting turns. These people cannot be getting turns. This is forbidden. Forbidden. All right. All right. And then Finn. Man, this is going to be gross. I hate these teams. Finn, Rose, Resistance Hero Poe, Zori, and OG Poe. With the Zoricron. Alright, so they got the buff gain, recover 2% health and protection. Retribution for 3 turns. And then Zori level 9. 206% armor, man. 43% armor pen, and then 156% resistance penetration. This team is replete with special damage dealers. That is bad. The armor pen helps Zori, though. Alright. Yeah, everybody keeps saying that. For such little screen time, she's pretty powerful. Yeah, I mean, she's meant to elevate these characters that are otherwise not doing anything for you, and now this is actually big shit, so I respect it. Okay, we did start a new session just before the stream, but let's just keep to best practices. Let me get my spreadsheet up here. Okay, so against Jabba, we're going to go ahead and do Afra. We know we're doing that way. Next, I want to see how I'm really going to deal with the Maul team and then the Finn team. Those are both going to be interesting. Yeah. Interesting. Oh, man. Thanks for the note there, TJ. If you're watching, I appreciate you explaining that. He was explaining a nuance of a fight that caught him off guard. All right, Boba Fett, they're trying to incentivize people to get Rey. I guess, man. I know it's really a popular take to hate on Rey, but she has consistently been, like, the best defensive GL, the most reliable, and then with, especially with Ben added to the game, and now with Cal and stuff like that, like, there's a lot of reason to, like, Rey's one of the few things that also beats Reva right now in Grand Arena. So, like, this team is now, fine. It was always good on offense. It's just people liked it on defense, and for good reason. But there's more call for it now on offense. And she was always good, but her stock continues to rise. You think it's on Rose? Well, Rose was garbage for the longest time before she suddenly wasn't garbage. I know that a few of my friends would disagree with that because they thought that her shock moves were pretty useful. I didn't see it that way. But with Zori in the game now, it's a legitimate team. It's a real threat, so it's not a game. All right, here we go. Let's load up for Afra. I was telling you guys last time I was going to use my decked out IG-86 maybe next season. I decided to do this for the people. We're going to have IG-86 in the mix. We're going to leave our Relic 9 IG-88 on the bench to bring a Relic 7 IG-86. But IG-86 is a nasty guy. What's up?
Two things. One, you should try to go into top because you're busy. And two, how's it going?
We're just getting started.
We just started?
Yes, just getting started. Okay. All right. So yeah, there's a lot of defense on this team. There's probably a decent chance we're going to be doing some resurrection. Yeah, IG-88 has really just not been doing anything cool for me. Ron Calamari, lots of tunes for GLs are garbage. That's fair. That's completely fair. Yeah. And maybe they're going to put a Finn in the game for each of these. Like, wouldn't you want to live in a world where Darth Sidious was actually part of a team that mattered, Now, granted, we're having that problem really creep up again where we're getting, like, better and better teams as they're coming out that you want to mix and match and set on defense and stuff like that. So now we're getting the situation where we're not really seeing Iden and Mon Mothma on defense anymore. They're not good enough for it, right? And they have, like, good offensive applications. They're easily beaten by a bunch of things on defense. And that's what I'm saying. Like, a year ago, that wasn't the case, right? You would see them on time all the time on D because there probably wasn't anything better to set, maybe, So we're probably needing another board expansion. Sorry to say. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, good points, MJ. All right, here we go. Let's have it. Okay, every time I do this, I end up regretting it. If we do this right now, I could be punished. But they don't have super-de-duper high tenacity. So, I'm going to do a dum-dum. I'm going to do the third first. My gut tells me it's worth trying. Okay, and we do this. Now we're coming up around that next third much quicker. Real quick. Real quick. Oh, come on. Don't shit stain him before he gets to do his thing. Oh, no, you did disarm on that guy. That's bad. All right, that complicates some matters. Okay, I see you. Okay, almost there. Stay on target. Stay on target. Okay. Yes, call someone. Awesome. Okay, that was, yeah, it's whatever. You called a droid. It was decent damage. I don't like having 2 turns of no special ability, though. So we're still disarmed. There's no retribution, so there's no punish. No reason not to do that. Yeah, this fight is taking a little time, though. Still disarmed, and we're going to be that way for a time yet. Let's do this. Okay. Yeah, I like the feel of this rotation better now. We put in our time trying to be different. Alright, there we go. You should be gone now. That's that. Halfway to Jabba Ultimate, we should be okay. The return of your boy. Come on now. Get the hell on out. You get out. Piggy Pie. Get the fuck on out of here. Okay. We can probably just focus Jabba, but... he's almost got his turn. But no taunt, so it's all good. Let's just basic, focus on the big man, and... Fantastic. Call a droid. Alright, that was fun. We are almost there. And that's another prot gain. 74. Alright, 64 will do. Very good. 64 plus 10. So yeah. I've had like whole matches where 88 doesn't even do anything, so having 86 just call a couple assists, I'm okay with it. Oh wow! I realized something. I was sitting here thinking how he got 65 against Malgus, or against, what was that? What was it that he just cleared down there? Because this isn't a 65 against Malgus Malik. That's a 55. My man barely made it. Good. Good. All right. The Calamari says, to be fair, to be honest, I think the Rose hate had less to do with the game tune and more to do with her character in the movies. I think you're right about that. They need to implement a system.
Chapter 1.
That's right, MJ. Doom has come for that Jabba. All right, they need to implement a system where they restrict what you can use from season to season. Maybe have 2 paths to choose from, an anything goes path and a path with restrictions. That's how Hearthstone does it. I don't know, man. I think further segmentation of the community is probably bad for a game of this size. If this was like a Call of Duty-sized game in terms of player base, maybe. Even a Hearthstone-sized game in terms of player base. But I don't know. I changed it. It's automated. I didn't change anything, but I am willing to take credit for it. The site probably just fixed its horse shit. And, Alright. Alright, so we're both 1 fight in. The edge is mine. I have victory. Let no one tell you otherwise. Alright, so yeah, Maul. Alright, so this one's going to be wild. I want to do... Qui-Gon. I want to do Qui-Gon. Alright. Qui-Gon Jinn. JKA. Cam. Who do we want? We want Plo so that we can have the opportunity for his marked to get at, whoever that isn't Savage. So that'll do. Who else did I put in here? I think I said Ayla. Plo was for a dispel. We don't really have much of a dispel purpose on this team. I guess the dispel from Plo would be pretty neat for taking Frenzy off Maul, but we don't depend on that. So my gut says bring something like Ayla. Or Kit. Kit Fisto could be good once. Let's see. I mean, the stun would always be getting cleansed off the healthiest, but what the hell do I care? Let's bring Kit for the lulz, all right? Kit's still, people sleep on Kit, and I've been singing the praises of this man for a long time. And I'll tell you why. All right, first, he's dreadfully slow. With a 134 set, he's still only 274 speed. Put crit damage on him. All right, you push the offense up and the crit chance up, all right? So not even with a whole lot of offense added, he's at 8k, and you're like, 8k at Relic 7, that's not so much. Then you get another 20% offense from his unique, And then he is another Jedi, a Galactic Republic Jedi, that also has a physical damage AoE. Oh, I know why we were talking about taking Plo. It wasn't for the Dispel here. It was for the turn meter gain. That's why. So I think we won't use Kit, but he is good. Just not as good for this situation as I think Plo would be. All right. Crit damage or armor penetration. What are you looking for?
I was just...
Okay. So you got this Sonicron. 107% armor pen. Good bunch of stats. What's up?
I was actually just looking at you.
Oh, okay, okay. No, you keep looking over at me, and I'm like, did you need something? You're dead? It's the best. I'm glad you're enjoying it. He lost to Sidious, man, in 1v5. That's fun.
You actually made an earbud.
The earbuds. Where are your earbuds? Okay. There's your earbuds. All right. So it's either this for armor penetration, 100%, or we would go the crit damage route. 43% crit damage or 100% arm full. 43% crit damage and 10% offense. The protection's pretty much worthless. The crit damage is good. But is it that good? It's only 43%. I feel like that armor penetration's the better way to go. Better stats, I'm okay. And I'm already okay going second. Your Fisto's only 5 stars. He's one of the only old characters I never got to 7 stars. You're probably not missing a lot, but I've made effective use of him, and I'm happy with that. Yeah. I mean, if you want to make him good, it takes a lot of investment because, you could put a lot of offense on him. And I guess if he only gets the 1 turn, it's okay. But even then, you'd want to push his speed high enough to make sure that he more or less goes off in sequence after Anakin, right? That's a tough ask, because it's tough to make him very fast. All right. Now, we got Plo for the turn meter gain. We're going to see what happens, guys. I mean, is this what I wrote down that I'm doing? Yeah, man, it is. All right, here we go. If we die, we die. Well, this is just not nice. And Qui-Gon's having a bad day. Okay, so I guess they really just... Man, Cam and Mace just, killed their dogs as children. Something like that. Just hunted them down. I really don't know what else to say. This is kind of worthless. I don't want to do any kind of big hit or anything. Well, actually, this is a Dispel, right? There's a Dispel move. Remove all positive status effects. That might be helpful if they blow out Qui-Gon here, and then we're just about to pop, right? Oh, that's kind of a bum move. I don't want to stack him, but... No, we could call Anakin. There's no way that that's a bad move. Beat it. Okay. I was right. It wasn't a bad move. People who are not dazed anymore. You'll gain the turn meter. You won't gain the buffs. That's okay. Kick the shit out of him. Boy, I'll tell you what, man. This is cheesy as hell. I don't know if we're ever going to use Anakin's AoE. I don't know if we're ever going to need to. Call an ally to assist. Maybe Anakin? No? Okay. This is like 2 people dead there. But we'll just take the basic. We're gonna play it steady. Play it real steady like. Okay, that's fine. AoE here. Maybe get that off down. Yeah. It's not all bad. It's not all bad. Goodbye, dick. Well, hello there. Man, these guys are really just straight up ignoring Anakin, and I am here for it. We're going to chop down his max health here. 2 minutes and 50 seconds to do that. Wow. Okay. I mean, you see what I see. Just do this. Kill Qui-Gon, you son of a bitch. I mean, we're still going to chop you down, but... Let the others top off for the sake of banners, yeah? No? No? Okay, we tried. 57. It was rough, but it did the job just fine. I mean, the banners were absolute ass. And had we actually lost Qui-Gon, it would have been much better for banners. But absolutely nothing rough about it. And you know what? I think it would have been just fine taking in Kit instead. That would have been just even more decisive damage-wise. Plo was okay. Plo's okay, though. I ain't mad at it. Finn. Okay, so this one is going to be Bad Batch. We're going to try that. So, the thing is the last time I fought this with a non-GL team, I really forgot about the speed that gets handed out by Zori. It's like 35, right? Plus 35 speed while they have equal or fewer allies than enemies. So it's only when they're advantaged that they don't have that speed. Ah, baby, good to see you, man. What's up? What's up? Offense disperses from Qui-Gon. You have to... let's see. Savage seems like a waste here. The idea behind Savage would be to, like, impede troopers, is my guess. That's my guess. All right. But yeah, see, Qui-Gon... I think Qui-Gon's time on defense is going to be pretty intermittent. I'm still going to keep him in a fairly high spec of speed so that it threatens people's Bad Batch. You know, not a lot of people have a Bad Batch that qualifies to get out ahead of my Qui-Gon team, and that's okay. Still occasionally gets a hold on defense. But yeah, as an offensive tool, it's a pretty good cudgel against a lot of these teams. So... All right, Tenacity's the typical recipe, but there's one that I think is better. This is the one that's better. So we've got less potency here, but the rest of it's better suited for what we want. I don't know, man. The Tenacity's okay. I really wish we had something with a lot of resistance. See, there's resistance, and there's crit damage. Wait a minute. I think we might be onto something there. Let's see, crit damage. So what are you really good at? There's only 20% potency, but this resistance would be incredibly valuable against this team. The tenacity is whatever. I don't think the exposes can be resisted. Resistance penetration helps. The only thing that we would be lacking is armor penetration. But if we have our defense up, then we'll have true damage, so that should hopefully get around it. Let's see how this goes. This is like the riskiest one that I'm doing here today. And I think, you know, for Sana up top, I'll figure Oh, there isn't a sauna up top. There's probably a sauna in the back, though, of some kind. Anyway, we'll figure out something else, and hopefully we aren't hurting too bad if Bad Batch doesn't pan out. But the idea here is that we should still be, like, second. Like, she's going to go first. Yes, I think they're going to gain turn meter, but I think we should still go. I don't know. The idea is that Wrecker can take this punch. And now with that resistance that we added, it's a lot better against all that damage that's about to roll. Okay, okay. Okay, like, please don't. Okay. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da. Oh, well, that's not good. All right. So she got to go. So we gained turn meter, but she gained more, and then we just lost Hunter. I'd say Hunter... Well, see, they took the Dispel right off and reapplied their buffs with Tenacity up. So this is just a straight up no. That's a no. All right. So let's write that down. We had our fun playing with that. I thought that one was our one risk to take. One drop. We survived the opener from... Well, we survived the opener, though no one was stealthed. Echo dispelled. Then Zori immediately went next, cleansed, and gave Prot up and 10 up. Withdraw. That is that. So, we'll think about that one. All right, Malgus. I think I was going to do C for that because I wanted to keep Slacker for the back. So I want to say this one's C Daka Zombie. Let me look up real quick to see. I love the new model, by the way, for Zombie. This is terrifying. This is absolutely terrifying model. Love it. All right. It's kind of interesting. I might try that. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's another thing. We could try that, too. Well, how many teams am I looking to squander on this? I don't know. We'll figure it out. First thing, let's take a look at the Malgus situation. So, using C, DR, BSF, Malik, and Talon. So, C Watt. Do I need to use Watt? People would use a full Sith team here. So not Daka Zombie, huh? Remove the cutoff. Let's have a different look. Put the webcam on. All right. Show me Daka Zombie. Nobody's running that? Oh, 100% win rate there with just arm and want. That's kind of cool. There, yeah. All right, so it was, see, 92% win rate with these. That's what I thought this was. Only 26 seen, and where a lot of people are going to do this with that. Yeah. That's not a crazy idea. The scene counts are pretty low. My gut would be, yeah, like this seems reasonable. Set would come along and get torched. But then we really would have no risk for armor, needing armor or Watt. Don't want to use Dooku. There might be a chance to use that trench team somewhere. That would be kind of fun, right? All right. Let's grab Set. So we've got that on our side. Sort by health. This one's reserved. This one's free. Tenacity, armor, tons of health. Just fine. Just fine. The tenacity is very welcome against this team. Let's roll. Zori has to be super speedy there. Well, you definitely want her to be very fast, yeah, because she kicks off the team with a mass assist, and then you saw, like, if you're doing any kind of strategy that requires debuffing, she's going to punish that. She's going to punish that because then her next thing's a cleanse, and then everybody has tenacity up besides. Ideally, it would be like you two. I would lock down. And then we'll work the system after that. All right. Okay, we don't need to do this here. We'll just wait, bide our time. You can't gain buffs, but yeah, we'll just base it because you can't gain buffs. Yeah, and then you just had shock reapplied. That's no fun. You're no fun. It's not very nice, guys. All right, transform. We got to get rid of the big boy. Let's go ahead. Just do that. Bye-bye. Holy crap. Take more turns. Okay. So, that is real. And now you're back. We'll link you two. Want to take every opportunity to hit Talon so that we don't, like, break the link. I don't want to break the link for any reason. Just basic here. Great. We can get after her now. Everybody get a shock. You can go right there. We'll just hit her once to get a lock shock down, which brings the ultimate around quicker. He doesn't have lock shock. Let's get that back. Oop. Resisted me, you brat. You brat. Okay, yeah, still looking live there. Alright. One more turn. There it is. 62. Much better than advertised banner-wise. So. Dig that. Alright. Super late on this comment, but yeah, Night Sister Zombie is looking like something straight out of Resident Evil. Yeah, you guys are saying that on Heinzie stream. I completely agree. Yeah, it's a nasty bit of business. Okay, so Finn Zori here. I saw on GG. Let me show you. Where is it? Look at this. Imperial Troopers last week. 21 seen, 81% win rate, 63.5 banners. Now, I tried a Troopers last week and got completely blown out, but that was not using Gideon. I'm very tempted to try that. We now know that, like, I wouldn't do that again with Bad Batch. That's one of them their lessons learned. Yes, we will do Imperial Troopers here. So Veers, Dark, Piet, Death range. Or not Death range, but Gid range. We take our Droid Cron. We have a specially reserved Droid Cron for just such a scenario. And it is this one. Breach into buff immunity. How have I not won yet? I need to JML versus Ray for the win. 75% win rate. Lost it last time due to the infinite Swallow revives. Any advice? I did that and failed myself. I am seeing some people be successful with it. My first point of advice is if it's looking like it's going south and you've got like a minute and a half on the clock, like set up the fight such that you do kill Swallow and then just stop. Let it time out with Swallow dead. Because every time your JML is getting a turn, Swallow will come back. So if you don't think you're going to close out the whole fight, at least make sure you close it out with Swallow dead. Let it time out. Aside from that, you really just have to burn down your priority target. Like Like, if Cal is there, I would say kick the shit out of Cal, and then you're kind of doing, like, the normal thing where after you've got, like, your first, like, you know, in the old comp, you'd want to go after Resistance Hero Finn first, right? Once he was forced into DI or killed, then you're trying to go after the next target and then Rey. Like, you're trying to work Rey and the two highest priority targets under her into damage immunity, if not dead, before the first ultimate. So Cal, I would go for. Then try to work Swallow into damage immunity and Rey. Probably Rey first, though, over Swallow. Swallow's easy to puncture through. But being able to get right into Rey after her first ult, because you've already popped her damage immunity, slick. Really slick. I dig that. JML versus Rey is almost idiot proof. I'm an idiot then, MJ, and I can accept that, because I did not have it go terribly well. It is the old comp, then yeah, Resistance Hero Finn. Resistance Hero Finn. You would go after Finn, you go after Poe. If RJT is there, maybe it depends on how strong a protection Datacron you've thrown onto this JML team, but you can probably get both of the bros and RJT and Rey before her first ultimate, all under DI. If not, worry about RJT later. JJ's is like, if Tass is an idiot, then I dread to think what I am. Well, we all have boneheaded moves, I will say that. So this Moff Gideon here is certainly going to be faster. 375, so 395, right? Match that up to 343 plus 35, so what, 378, something like that? Something like that. So she is wicked fast, but we're going to still be out there. So we're going to do the turn meter rip, and the thing is that damage immunity can be a big pain in the ass. So we stay away from the tank, I think. We try and get at Resistance Hero Finn or Rose, and then maybe, oh, you know what we could also try? What if we did the turn meter rip with Gideon, and then Piet did his Dispel, and then we're just kind of trying to set up for the mass assist onto Zori? The problem is that if we do the Dispel with Piet first, that does, oh man, the Dispel might trigger her to do that cleanse thing, right? So maybe we don't do that. We try and just bully through. But if people are doing this last week, there is a way. We're probably going to screw it up. And if we do, I think we're probably just going to throw, like, something big at it. Something real big. Which is unfortunate, but I've really got to play around with fighting this team more, because I'm going to be seeing this until the end of time now. This is a good team, even without the Datacron. Hits me Tom. If I use a 20% Termitacron with Imps versus the 20% Termitacron with Maul, I should still be chilling, right? That depends on who's faster. I've definitely won with Troopers versus Maul my share of times. Don't be second. Do the math. Make sure that the second person's speed. All right. Find who the weakest people are on. Weakest person on your team, weakest person on their team, and make sure that yours is faster. And then you know that you're going to go ahead. So yeah. I'm back. How goes the fights? This is our only drop here. We took in Bad Batch here against Finn, and it didn't work. It didn't work at all. First of all, we started without stealth on anybody, so there must be something where we're cleansed off of stealth, and I just completely forgot about it. So that was the first thing. We were lucky not to lose like everybody off the rip from that. We got to Echo's first turn. We did the cleanse, and immediately Zori's turn meter was pulled up. She cleansed everybody off of the days, gave them all prod up and tenacity up, and then blew out Hunter. So, yeah. All right, now we're trying this. Hey, Zeps, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Dr. Zepper's in the chat. What's up, man? How are you? All right. This is probably the nastiest bit of business we got to deal with. Okay, so we do get to have the turn meter. We are going to be able to pull up. We want to target who we want to kill. Don't be not targeting who we don't want to kill. Now, this is a mass assist when we do the turn meter rip here. We do this knowingly. Alright. Now you get that bonus turn. Okay. So our Piet is stunned. That's bad, but at least it's not this one. The damage immunity's gone. The gut instinct is... Well... So how's this going to work? Alright, if we AoE, I think we're going to have a bad time. My gut is to not do that. Let's do this. Mark our man. She's going to basic back if we do this, but I guess it's better than not doing it. So, that wasn't very nice of you, young lady. Range trooper is going to be a thing here in a moment. Yeah, so now you're under stealth, and now you're stunned. So she got to counter, and do her special, which stuns, and now he's locked. We only have tanks to hit, so now we just have to bide our time. Which feels terrible, honestly. See, and look at that. We just did the AoE cleanse, and immediately she punishes that. So... So it's like your win condition feels like you want to go after Zori first. The only way you can go after Zori first is to do the AoE cleanse. Because she's going to start in stealth. But if you do the cleanse, she's going to gain the turn meter. So how do we mitigate that? You can't. You don't have enough stacks of Emperor's Trap up front. If you target a tank early when you could potentially get some extra assists out, and you accidentally like take off his protection, he'll get like damage immunity and taunt, and then you're stuck. So it doesn't feel like going after the tanks is right either. Yeah, Dark got destroyed, man. Yeah. Yeah, I've gotten stuck behind the DI before. But that's not what's happening here. You know, we are stuck behind a taunt now, but the fight was lost from the moment Dark went. So let's think about it, man. So we got denied the mass assist. By hitting Poe... So I think the right move, if I try this again in the future, would be to kind of juggle the damage between Finn and Poe, right? Like, if you do one attack or one move targeting Poe and assist gets called, maybe juggle over to Finn. And try to get neither of them below. Then what you're doing is when you're not triggering anybody to get their bonus turn. And then you set up, you control the fight, set up to do your mass assist on Poe, and just try and kill him. Zori won't come out until she comes out, so that's just a complication to deal with when it comes. But I think if you allow yourself to just hit the tanks and not take off their protection, then you could set this up to hit the squishies and one-shot them with the mass assist. I think that's about it. Alright, so we'll withdraw here, but that's another good lesson. Alright, edit 2 drops. So, survive the opener. Bad Batch. Alright, and then line 2 was Troopers. Try trading damage between both tanks while setting up for Veer's mass assist on a non-tank. Goal would be to not take either tank's protection below, or, well, yeah, not deplete. not deplete either tank's protection before the mass assist. Alright, so we got that noted. 0 plus 0, so that's tough, man. Where's the save button on this? Okay, so 0, 0. So I feel like that's probably JML now. I don't think Iden has a viable path through that, right? I don't think I've seen anyone do that. Yeah, Qui-Gon could possibly work there. I have heard of it. Dash. JKR didn't work. That's surprising. Starkiller could work. Yeah, I hear you on that. I do. Now, it says that BAM can work. We're already 3 fights into this. What if I did try BAM? What would that look like? Scoundrels. Let's give that a go. Could there be new life for BAM? Ooh, GG's also an option. Yeah, how many teams are I going to burn on this? I don't know, man. But I got to figure this team out. That's the thing. BAM Queel, IG-11. Everybody's got to be slower to be good. IG-88 would fill the bill. Dengar. Zalbar. All of these are good choices for this purpose. Scoundrel. We've already used this. Whenever they defeated, there's no revive. I'm not worried about that. That's a no revive. Bonus turn. Below 100% health. That's the droid we're looking for. This is the Kron that I typically am using with Starkiller, though. That is unfortunate. Uses a basic ability on their first turn. Gain 100% turn meter. Might be able to exploit that. It's much worse of a Kron, though. Still, I don't want to use their Kron. You know what, though? No, I do want that for Maul Mandos, so that is still pretty good. This can be manipulated if I use this here, so 20% for the weakest should be Dengar, but that's not really what we want either. Wasn't there an ability block? No, there wasn't. Alright, we'll run with this one. Redeemed character, flex review. When you have time, I love flexing it. You're Cara Dune. Okay. Alright. Alright. Alright, you got it, JJ. You redeemed your channel points. I got you. Let me see what I can do here. Okay. All right. So hopefully this is the correct one that I'm pulling up on screen. Only a Relic 1, but as far as mods go, 353 speed, so probably set up to be super fast in conjunction with Sana. I wonder who's faster, your Sana or your Cara. So that'd be something I'd check. Potency is good, 64%. High tenacity is a smart idea, 105. Yep, tenacity was a standard build to keep on her for a long time. Tenacity cross, okay. Protection primary on the circle is good. Crit chances, it's okay, yeah. Yeah, you want to be doing crits with this team, so you get plenty of stuff there from Sana, though. Yeah, this is, I mean, what it is extraordinarily fast. And, you know, there's a lot of stats getting added by these mods. This is a very robust character for only Relic 1. So, well done. Yeah, a lot of effort went into this. There's a lot of survivability added, too. Look at all those percent modifiers for it. You got defense, protection, health. It's all over. Nice set, man. Well done. Well done. Actually, for Mon Mothma right now, although I use it with Akbar and Leia in 3 versus 3. Okay. Having her fast like this is a pretty good generic usage. What's your Sana like, real quick? Oh, a work in progress, I see. All right, well done. Let's get back to the action here and see if this ends up being anything. Next, you're farming Afra. I see you. I see you. Okay. IG gets prodded. Oh, God. Where's my reactive taunt, Broham? Okay, so we really don't want to do the grenades here because I need that for the ultimate. So, oh my God, they are beating his ass. Like old style, bro. Yes, he's got the taunt and he is on super duper lock. So, okay. Is this our move? Is this our move? Nope, you guys are just going to take a billion jillion fucking turns. Okay. All right, here we go. Grenades. Up, up. All right, that is the droid we're looking for. 20 stacks of birds. Boids. That's what my dad would call them, is boids. That's a boid. All right, that there's Azori Bliss. Get the hell on out. You get the fuck out of my house, you bitch. All right. So the unique dies with her. The magic is gone. The spell broken. All right. Should have done that in the first place. Lessons learned. Yep, let's save you. Try and get as many banners back. Okay, well that was delightful though, guys. We just learned the recipe. We just learned. Bam has a place again. A noble place. Because this is Bam Quill IG-11. You got the Holy Trinity there. But then you got whatever. You got Zalbar and Dengar in the back doing God's work. Having the pre-taunt from IG and having the reactive taunt with Zalbar, always a solid choice. Even so, we still nearly lost these guys, although we are not using a really strong Kron. If we were using a stronger Kron, this would have been really, really extra slam dunkish, yeah? All right, let's not just lose it, though, for jaw-jacking. Let's focus on the fight. There's still mechanics involved. Yeah. All right. And that was the basic, actually, and there's that basic. Yeah. Okay, let's do this, then. Let's do this. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Okay, I see you. I do see you. No dispel on that one, eh? Well, that's less fun. You're nastier, so you go. Not that it mattered. Oh, that was good. Be healed, my children. Yes, brothers and sisters. Yes. Glory. Glory upon us. Now watch us time out on this asshole. Just by himself. Just never gonna die. Never gonna die. We'll save that. Yeah, we're still reactive taunting. Okay, that's cool. That's a good one. We like that. Basic, that's fine. This could be the moment. Let's go for it. Land the shock. That's a good one. Okay, grenades, hit multiple times. Okay. If we do this, we pull up his damage here, but we get an extra bird if we basic, and we do more damage to his life total. And 34. Could have been a 35, I guess, if I did the Queel one, but this would have been really solid on the first go. Nice lesson learned. Bam is now a thing. Once more. All right, we're through the door. God, let's pen that in. Bam Queel, IG-11, Zalbar, and Dengar. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. All right, let's talk about this. He hasn't made any other moves yet. Okay. Since when did Finn become a real tank? Since the Zori team. Legit. Now, remember, there was a lot of help going on there from the Datacron, but Zori does just an unbelievable amount. And don't sleep on the bonuses from Finn. Like, Finn has, like, a leadership that's, like, give 60%, like, offense, potency, health, protection. Like, it's huge, the bonuses. And then further percentage modifying bonuses just getting handed out like candy from Zori. So, the team is quite legit. Do not sleep. Do not sleep on the team. Okay, this is a more conventional Ray. Yeah, what do we got to deal with here in the back? Let's pen it all in. So, Asana team. Okay, fair enough. Sana, Kara, Stormtrooper, Han. Aha! One of those Leias, like what I was telling you about. And then Rolo to boot. Okay, I can deal with that. Lord Vader, GG. Do you see this shit? Do you see this shit? I feel like I'm very happy I saved Slacker for that. Royal, IPD, and Droidica. Oh my god, that is some badass stuff. Slacker full first order. Let's see. So Slacker, Red, Hux, Faust, and Fu. Maximum damage potential there. Ray, all right, more OG style. Resistance 0 foe, resistance 0. Oh no. Yeah, we just fought the Finn. So RJT, Swolo, and yeah, Holdo. With a resistance 0 Fincron, let's take a quick look at that. Tenacity, armor pen, lots of health. Okay, yeah, health and protection gain. Ooh, when they're critically hit, gain crit avoidance and crit chance for 2 turns. That's not good. Ooh, that's not good at all. Whenever another ally recovers protection, resistance 0. Oh man, him getting that ain't good at all. Horst for you redeemed hats off. Thank you so very much for watching me today, Horse You. It's a absolute privilege to have your viewership here today. Hits me, Tom. My opponent has IPD in their Ray team. Does this mess up Starkiller? It. First of all, it can. So basically the idea would be you have to pick your moment to kill IPD. Some people like to kill IPD just before Rey is about to come out of her ultimate, believe it or not. Like, if you have debuffs on her, then her damage is halved. But, like, if you kill her just before she comes out of ultimate, you've ideally gotten a few people under damage immunity before she went in for the first ultimate. And that means when she comes out, yes, everybody does a lot more damage, but this is your moment to strike and actually just knock them out. So some people handle it that way. The other way to handle it is, in order to stop the IPD from killing itself and giving the offense up, you have to not take it below 100% health. So you have to be very careful about how and when you're using AoEs. And particularly like Starkiller's third that you're used to abusing for taking off crit immunity, getting past taunts, what have you. Be careful. Because if you do take off that protection, he is going to go ahead and kill himself. Anyone who you have killed at this point is resurrected, and then the whole team has plus 100% damage. So it is winnable. You just have to be careful. All right. Sana, I really don't know. I mean, maybe JML? We still have JMK and shit. So, I mean, that was our only drop. If we don't have any other drops here, I'm okay. He's usually good for a couple drops, and I've got a couple of tricky little hobbitses waiting for him. So, let's plot out the rest of the board before we get too far ahead of ourselves. Starkiller is the first thing that comes to mind for Ray, but, you know, I mean, we could just abuse JMK. All right, Sana, I don't know quite yet. The Bam Hondo. That's a good one. The Bam Hondo up top. Yeah, I really didn't actually sort out how I was going to do these. All right, let's do some research time here. So yeah, Dash, I have used troopers in the past. Maul Mandos probably works there. But didn't I already... Yeah, I assigned Maul Mandos to taking on Gas. Let's just go ahead and knock that out then. Gas is up here. Let's do that. Alright. Mandalorian. Maul, Candy, Bow, Django Armor. Oh, I got to show you guys. Dude, I did mod my Trench team to be... I don't know if they're really going to do anything awesome this week, but I will say I remodded Django. Let me show you what's up, boys and girls. All right, so decent survivability, 281 speed, 72% added crit damage for a total of 240, 71% potency, and 10,153 damage and 108% crit chance in the crit damage set. In the crit damage set. So, got that going for us. It is a little rocky hits. You just got to be careful. It's a fight that I struggle with all the time. You just need experience, you know? All of the buffs, debuffs, and health and protection bars above character heads disappear during one of Marin's moves. It's very disconcerting. Do they disappear and come back, or do they disappear and stay gone? Sheepdog redeemed another things that need to die. Yes, we will lay waste to this gas team with Django on deck. Let's make sure that we have our Candy Cron on. And we're good to go. Marin's first special. Oh, I must have missed it. My bad, MJ. Does the same thing. The gas sits down, stands up. It's the natural. Acts like it's an ultimate. Oh, I see. Does JML beat Lord Vader in any circumstance? Yes. So JML used to beat Lord Vader regularly before Datacrons. What's making it difficult with the current set is that if you're having a 20% turn meter cron on the team, there is no way in God's green earth that you get to go first as a Jedi team. There is absolutely no way. Worse still, a lot of Lord Vader teams are set up such that Darth Vader is the weakest, and that means that he's going to do Crush, which potentially, if there's high enough tenacity, you're going to get speed down. Lord Vader's going to do Crush on top of that. And then I have had it to myself here just last week where it goes Darth Vader Crush, Lord Vader Crush, Darth Vader does Merciless Massacre, targets your Fennec, for example, if I'm doing Bounty Hunters, which is what I was doing, and then Saber Toss, right? Now, that's probably not as lethal in itself on the JML team, but what's going to happen is all 5 of your Jedi are going to end up getting ability blocked, right? So that's kind of the real rub. Not to mention that if Darth Vader ever gets a chance to do another Merciless, you're probably losing 1 or 2 Jedi at that point in the fight. So that's the big issue, is the 20% turn meter right now. I'd say once set 6 is gone, JML's back on the menu for that. But still useful right now against Rey, against JMK. That's about right. You're running out of counters. They have one that grants speed up for 2 turns on a basic. That's it. Pretty much all the Datacrons in this case. Yeah, I mean, a lot of 20% people been rocking. Okay, let's get this one done. Now, the last time I did this, I think I was a little greedy in going for trying to have 3 stacks available on Maul to quickly push down the solo gas. I probably could have made it work with 2, and we're going to see if that's the case here. Depends on what our needs are. All right, we middle here. Okay, here we go. And a 1. All right, you want to sit down on 2. Boy, that offense is slapping. All right, we target 5s. 3, 4, 5, 6. This is definitely the worst one that you would prefer to kill. And what's our turn meter look like? When arc goes, it's still going to be ahead, so what? Do it like that? Do you want to do it like that? You could just put the armor on Canderous, right? Isn't that a lot nastier? It would really help. But we could just kill here. But Jango's going to go immediately anyway. Let's just go ahead and put these on Maul. Play it like we're smart. Okay, we lose that. That's fine. Bada. Okay, and now you stand up and you slappin'. All right, so we're going to do the 1-2 and hope that it's enough. Okay, and then 3. All right, so we got all the prop, right? And now we just have to work him down. This is going to get a whole bunch of slapbacks. That feels bad. 2 and 3. Vulnerable, maybe, gets applied. Nope, dodge. Dodge is actually favorable for us here. Okay. Oof! Doom. Basic. Just the 1 attack, if you please, you son of a bitch. Just 1 basic. Okay. Come the fuck on, man. All right, there's the droid we're looking for. 1, 2. Okay, and man, we healed up so much there. God bless Bo-Katan. All right, 62 banners. Definitely better banners than the last time we did it. So, okay, it was worth it doing the push with 2. 62 plus. All right. JML cannot be Jabba. No. No. You don't want that. You have a Ray to beat too? Yeah. That could be tough, buddy. You have my sympathy there. Okay, now this sortie team. Is this wampable to me? Is any of this shit wampable? What about Sana? Let us explore. So, we'll talk about Sortie and Sana real quick. So, Sortie, BB-8, R2, IG, T3, Wampa, 38%. Yeah, that sounds about right. GG, absolutely. We can absolutely do that there. We'll not be doing Bad Batch, I promise you that. We don't have them now. Bounty Hunters could work here. Yeah, alright, so GG's probably the recipe for that one. GG, B1, B2, Newt Magna. Oh, that's such a blowout of a fight. Dash. Let's talk about Dash then. Dash Vandor. L3 Bobazal. Wow, this is interesting. L3 Zal and Boba. Now, there might not be much in the way of an exact match. Starkiller. Starkiller does work there. What is likely to be more of a complication? So let's remove Zalbar from the filter and see how this changes the info. Okay, so we can use Treya here without issue. Treya should be fine. JKR is also available. Okay, so it was like Treya, JKR, or Starkiller. So Starkiller I don't want to slot there. I don't like that feeling. Treya, SK, or JKR. We'll come back to that. Malgus, we already dealt with. We can use this tab. So we'll go in and search the BAM now. Oh. Alright, it was BAM, Queel, IG-11, Nest, Hondo. Ooh, yeah. Okay. JML, 92% win rate. So that's probably our JML target. JML, Grandmaster. Oh, okay. I see you guys. JKL, JKR, Hoda, Grandmaster. Oh. No, we'll do it this way. We'll reorder that. Grandmaster here, JKL in the back. Okay, and we know how to play that fight. That's fine. We want Hoda to be accessible. Okay, so JKR is out of the mix there. That means Starkiller for Rey. It looks like we may still even have a GL left over, so if the worst happens with Starkiller, we could still deal with that. Sana, Kara, Stormtrooper, Han, Leia, and Rolo. Let's have us a look-see at that one. Bounty Hunters, maybe? I wonder how fast his dash is. Sana, Kara, Rolo, Stormtrooper, Han. And who was the eyeball? It was Leia. Princess. Really? Wampa. 66% win rate. So 2 out of 3 attempts it worked. I'm inclined to believe it could work for me. What's the Kron situation there? Let's go back and have a look. Man, I can't believe Bam kicked the shit out of that Finn team, man. Just lit it up. Let's check out our board real quick. Has he made any moves? No, man. Our man's just going for the participation trophy or what? Or is he just, is he a blitzer here today? Is he going to come at me at the last possible moment? So despite my shortage of Datacron support, what's the preferred Afra squad? So yeah, Afra BT1 000. HK is really great right now with the 20% turn meter, because if you have it set up for him to be the weakest, he can throw his grenades, apply AoE tenacity down, and then if you have the Afra Datacron, you would be able to immediately get a bonus turn and, land out with a very high degree of confidence. But regardless, Afra, BT1, 000 are your core. Maybe when the Datacron's gone here, I think Darth Vader's going to be there a lot of the time. And then your last person's kind of your pick. I think I'm going to be doing a lot of IG-86 because you will literally never use him anywhere else, first of all. Second, he's awesome with droid allies. Like, he has an ability on a 2-round cooldown. It's his only special, but it goes like you use the special, you basic, and the special's available again. It's nice. Calls a droid, calls a random ally to assist. If it is a droid, both 86 and the ally that was called do 75% bonus crit damage. And you're going to be critting. So if it calls BT1, I've had it where each hit is critting for like 175k. Like absolute laying waste. That being said, though, not everyone's going for 86, so you could use HK, you could use IG-88. I expect it won't matter too much once the Datacron is gone. Alternative would be to use like L3 in there, who is a droid, but you wouldn't be able to summon your summonable dark side droid by having a light sider on the team, so I don't recommend it too much. Anyway. Yeah, HK, and I was saying like IG-88 I was using before, but I think, 86, Darth Vader, yeah, I think I got you there. Yeah, really don't worry about 86 if you aren't already kind of having him, because it really is a very niche choice. All right. I want to do these two fights. These are the two hardest fights left. If we go for Starkiller here, I mean, I still think that we've got material, so I'm not really worried about what the road looks like. So if we're trying to be super safe, we would do JMK here, though, wouldn't we? Nah, we'll just do Starkiller. We'll just do it. Do it! EP, Mara Jade, Starkiller Visas, and grab Old Ben. I am gonna miss this Kron, man. This Kron, with the dark side allies, when they use a basic, getting crit chance up, crit damage up, and offense up for 2 turns, just monstrous, man. This Kron's just monstrous. Alright, just like my poor IPD, he keeps begging for his G13 piece, but I keep denying him. I remember catching hell for having a G12 IPD. Yeah, Zeps, it's a different world, man. Kron's done changed the game. I mean, IPD is unironically good right now, and just like, Night Sister Initiate was good some months ago, like could kill GL level teams by itself, it will have its rise and fall. It'll be back to being shit here in just a couple weeks. So you won't have to wait long. Alright, they're not the super highest relic team, so that's kind of good. Let's have it. That level 3 turns SK into a Wrecking Ball, you ain't lying. And my SK is no slouch. It's not a game out here, not a game. Alright, we want to take this CI immediately off of her. That's going to cause some problems, because then we get this taunt. Yeah, I remember getting juggled like this last time. The memory returns. Okay, I see you, asshole. Now this is bad, because now with that blind on us, that's like a 2-turn blind. Dispel all buffs and deal physical damage. I wonder if the whole thing misses. We have to try and see what happens. Does the whole thing miss? It looks like the buff dispel worked. Just maybe not for her. Okay. Well, now things are going to get complicated. Yeah, things are going to get real complicated. Yeah. Man. Just locked down forever. The prod up is severe. Getting lots of damage done to us. She's about to go into ult, and we're not able... we're not able to get any debuffs applied to her. Okay, this one's gonna hurt. Ooh. 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 Well, this is going max bad. Let's just go ahead and do the taunt here. That's kind of my instinct on what to do. Now you taunt. Yeah. Just a constant juggle now. Alright, well, that's a blessing, I guess. We're almost to ultimate. There is a chance maybe to do some good here. If we use this special, we get the taunt. Let's go for this first. Okay. These guys all DI'd is just fantastic news. You, man. So there's a chance here to work on these two. You're almost there. You are almost there. Same with you. Yeah, you're gonna dodge the shit out of me. I know what you're about. Oof. Come on now. Stop that. Where's my ship? Where's my ship? No, but for real though, where's my ship? Okay. Under half. Okay, you're under half, so you should be able to go bye-bye now. Do it! Yes! Okay. Promising maneuver. Go get her. Ooh, I'm liking it. Ooh, yeah. All right, minute and a half to win it. We're going to have your boy come back a billion times. That's part of the game, unfortunately. Come on back to us, girl. Okay. Minute and a half. We got to move her. Oop, shit. That ain't good. Got to get him. Okay, well, he's got that on. This is fine. She's debuffed. We've got things going. We got big shit popping for us. You get her shit off. Let's go. Minute. Let's go. Drop the beans. Drop it. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's whatever. Okay. You go bubbly. Okay. You 1, 2 call. That's the good one. Bye. And this is a heal, but we can't really benefit from the heal, but we can try. It don't hurt nobody to try. Basic and the close. Wow. Rough bit of business. But I'm glad I have the practice, and this team is really durable. We took that like a champ. That first ultimate, the only good thing is that because we didn't land a ton of debuffs early in the fight, we weren't having a ton of turn meter fed to Emperor Palpatine. So Rey didn't get supercharged from having inspiration throughout most of the early part of the fight. Yeah, did I not pull that back in or what, Bodo? Man, that trust me, I was like, you know, like once I saw Holdo sitting there with the protection up, full life, the taunt ain't going nowhere. Rey has 2 stacks of inspiration, and we're just keeping on a going, and then she goes into ultimate. I was like, okay, yeah, we're gonna die. When she comes out of this first ultimate, we're gonna die. And then she kind of just bonked us, and it's like, huh. Well, let's give this a go then. And it panned out. You need to take SK off defense. He's an easy C kill now. He's been an easy C kill, man. That's not a new development, unfortunately. Starkiller can be good on defense, but only if it's a strategic choice. Like, he isn't a default choice to put on defense. Like, Gas could be a default choice, right? He's never not going to be good on defense, right? And you could decide whether or not you want to set him based on if you want to use him to counter something specific, like Malgus out there. And then you can decide whether or not you want him in the front or in the back. But like Star Killer, you only want to set if there's a very strategic objective. Like, when I scout my opponent, I see that if he fights a Star Killer on defense, he will always use X, Y, or Z. So we'll take Sith Eternal, for example. So if I set Star Killer up front, and I know that I'm going to draw your C, ta-da! C targets abound in the back, right? I mean, you can definitely make Star Killer work for strategic reasons, but he's definitely not a default choice. Yeah. All right, so we got that one down. Let's do the Slacker here. And then I think after this one, we'll take a quick break. Just stretch my legs, hit the men's room, blah, 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 blah. So first order, critical damage or what? Health would be good. Armor penetration would be good. Darkside Tank Ally is revived. That's kind of shit. That doesn't really do anything. Let's talk about crit damage. This will do just fine. Decent enough crit damage. The protection's kind of meh, but the 10% offense is pretty legit. The 20% turn meter, I don't really know who it's going to go to. I assume probably Fu. I'm okay with it. And we'll see how it goes. The nice thing is whoever Slacker kills is going to stay dead. Do we take Watt here instead of Fu? Maybe Watt is a really good choice. My instincts are tugging at me that might be a smart call. We don't have Sith Eternal to use. Wouldn't need him probably anywhere else. Could use him with what? With Darth Vader somewhere? Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, Lord Vader Seps. I don't know what's up. Watt keeps Slacker alive. Yeah, exactly. Watt is going to be our get-out-of-jail-free card against this Dispel and all this other crap that's going to go on. So, let's give this a run. We just have to be careful to actually set the tank tech on Slacker, because I screwed up and didn't put Watt in the second slot. So, extra super-duper careful, and everyone's a winner now. You can be dispelled right here. That's great, actually. Okay, so Droideca's in the mix. Immediately, we can stab the Droideca's DI off. Okay, that's not very nice. Do this, come back around, and swipe. Okay, so far so good. Yeah, that thing's about to explode itself. Boy, wouldn't that be slick if we could kill it instead. Who does this? We want attack tech probably out here. I want you to be doing all of God's work. Okay, so now, all right. So now all their offenses are up. They're as nasty as they're going to get. I feel like I want to do the AoE instead of the cleanse. We don't have a tank. It's not good. I freely grant you that. But I feel like we're still doing okay. Yeah, we're definitely doing okay, because he's just going to kick the unreal shit out of this. Yeah. I don't know. This can't resurrect anybody who isn't a separatist. We could do this to keep you. Why don't we do this just to keep you, buddy? It'll keep you around just a moment longer, and that will have to be enough. You don't have advantage. I would like to go into ultimate immediately, so we'll do that. We'll do prod up. Step on up, folks. Okay, Watt's still doing God's work. I will take one more stab before we hit the road. We'll take that extra bit of charge. Let that be on our side. Yeah, no shit. That is rough. All right, let's have it. Things that need to die, indeed. Yes, all the Boy Scouts are dead. You ain't lying, man. All right. Yeah, goodbye. Swipe. So there's going to be some work here involved. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, his first ultimate coming in. Doink. I bet you did think that was going to do something. Man, we almost just whooped his ass. Everybody gonna get theirs. Holy shit, the size of the basic that he just did to us was huge, bro. Okay. Yeah, there's that. He's above 80% here, I think. I think this is Stabby Stab. Nope. Nope. Wasn't above 80. Yeah, just keep swiping. Stick to the script, then. We might have to take a short ult. Depends on what we're dealing with. Okay. Okay, yeah. This is whatever to do this, but we still want to keep stacking up, so I'll do it. Yeah. Stick to the script. No regrets about the Watt Tech today. We'll tell you that. We'll tell you that. Stab is fine. God, we're getting so huge, stat-wise. And then he's gonna, like, ult us relatively soonish. Man, do we hit so hard, bro. We hit so hard. Can't critically hit him. That's why we're not really gaining a lot of ultimate charge in that respect. Now, he is gonna ult and then, like, probably Giga Bonk us. So I'm feeling like doing this here. Yeah. Because now he'll get no damage done for his trouble. And then we'll do one big swipe. He can hit us really hard there, but that's okay. Okay. Are you gonna heal, bro? No? I want to save the big doink. Well, I guess we'll do it here. It was enough to penetrate in the end. 51. Okay. So we dropped Foo, and we picked up Watt. 51. Yeah, I think that was a crucial decision to have Watt in there. All right. That's right. Save the big boink. Indeed. Indeed. Okay. Well, we've delivered. We've only had one team we've dropped on so far. 2 drops on it, but it is, it do be like that sometimes. Take a quick break here, a couple minutes, and we'll be right back to finish off these squats. All right. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum-bum. coming back. Okay, so this Sana team still need to deal with, but we still have to negotiate everything up top. Who we feeling like? Well, we were going to do GG on Swordy, so we'll take care of that one right now. GG, B1, B2, Newt, Magna. Let's see here. We're not going to use Droidica, but we are going to throw on this Kron. It's plus 50% health. Man, GG is so huge with this on. Let me show you. He's like 165,000 health as he stands. Pushing up over 200 here. Oh, God, this is going to hit so hard. It's going to be goofy. All right, here we go. Let's see. Perfect time for an ad, but alas, it will only play during battles. Ooh, streamers should be able to hit a button to play ads when they take a break instead of the ads coming in the middle of a battle. Yeah. I think that's probably a fair point. As far as who we want to go after, probably you. But, I mean, you're the one who's going to end up taunting anyway, so what the hell do I care? Let's just get to stepping. That hurts. It's not very nice. Hey, now. Okay, we got that. TM gains are nice. Can't evade. Beautiful. Yeah, we could do that. We can try and keep our droids topped. Nice. Good job. Good job. You're super high turn meter. Let's get extortion out there. Maybe you'll choose to spread it. Maybe not. You got evasion out there. There's no reason to bother. Maybe we can get a stun. Ooh, R2 would be a great one to get rid of, actually. Top GG. Nice. Sweep all that. Oh, fortune smiles upon us. Kick the shit out of him. How the rest of y'all doing? Let's talk about topping up Newt then. Whoa. All right. She did choose to pay the extortion tax, which is just fantastic. We'll push your cooldowns back. Ooh, and we even got the buff immunity. Let's go here. Good boy. GG's topped off now. Let's try and have Newt topped, and we're looking at like a 62. Something thereabouts. Maybe the stun. Nice. Well done. Oh, wow. This is pretty much done. So, yeah, we're going to finish this with Newt topped off as well. 62? 63. That's right. Yeah, that's right. 65 minus 2 is 63. Arithmetic. Okay. Very nice. Very, very nice. All right. Streamers can trigger ad breaks, or is that a Twitch partner perk? If it's something that I can do, it's something that I don't do. I'll tell you that. If you're telling me that I can trigger breaks such that they also won't play the automated ones anyway, I guess that's worth looking into for you guys. But if they're going to have automated ads play anyway, and it's not going to stop it from happening to you guys, at least some of the time, then it's not, worth the added effort. JML was the answer for this, and then Dash was something else. I guess that's maybe our JMK or something. Anyway, we'll do JML here. How did I say I was going to arrange that? It was going to be Grandmaster, JKR. Grandmaster because you want to be able to call him easily with coin. JKR is third because you don't really need to call him for much, so he can be tucked over there. It doesn't matter. Hoda in the fourth because he's short and hard to get at too. And then JKL fifth because he'll be in the back and you could still get to him because Hoda is short. Highest Kron with protection. This one. It's okay. So it's only 16%, but the defense is nice. And we're fighting a non-GL, so it shouldn't much matter. Let's roll. Don't Arnold this, senior task. Now let's think about this here real quick. There is a chance of that happening because we don't actually have the max health reduction. I know you would just have to size up the hit. But even then, that can be a pain. We could switch it around. I mean, you got a fair point there. Yeah, exactly. It's a matter of timing. Since it doesn't matter who we JMK, then it wouldn't matter if we swap that. What if we move... So we could do, like, JML versus the Sana team, right? There's going to be debuffs and whatnot, but that means we'll do, like, JML, Grandmaster... Well, we'll just do the same team, I guess. I was thinking maybe to put in, like, Xeris, but I don't know. I think this is fine. All right, so this could be JMK, Cat, Padme, Ahsoka, GK. Doesn't even need all that, right? No, we could save a banner there. Maybe even two. JMK, Cat, GK, Ahsoka. Save the Padme. That seems reasonable. Is there any reason why JML would have a problem with Sana? Well, there's no Hondo in there, so truly I think the answer is no. The Dash team, we'll just do Traya, right? Traya, Scion, Nihilus, and we could even throw Xeris into the mix. What the hell? There isn't a punish there. There is Boba's. Well, we don't have Set. We could just take Xeris then. That seems not silly. Cut out Padme from the JMK plan. Alright, that way we're not caught out on anything. Now, as far as who we want to execute, we could use the execute on the nest with the JMK and just have that out of the way. Alternatively, rotate Traya up to deal with Bam. No, I like that a lot less. Yeah. Alright, well, let's do some silly stuff here. Let's do JML. Add Mace. Mace for... with JML. You're saying Mace with JMK to go after the BAM team. Maybe. But why? Like, you're thinking to cut down Nest, but I'm planning to save the delete for her, yeah? So we won't need to worry about cutting her down. Alright. Let's do JML, Grandmaster. There is something. Days is only against Empire. There's a bunch of shit going on here. Alright, well, that's fine. We'll do, okay. Protection, it was you, and roll. Mace with JML for max health reduction. In this, for this? I follow you now, Duru. I follow you now. You were saying if I was wanting to still do JML against the BAM team. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. All right. But yeah, Mace would definitely help for just hatcheting down the health. So really good call. I think we used... No, we didn't use Mace earlier, so that's a fair point. Now, they do have all this shit going on, which is kind of annoying. You're going to have a Retribution, but that's just a thing. Yeah. You're still a GL, even if you are one of the least of them. Rolo's kind of a pain, but one of the other big boosts here is this Princess Leia. There is some merit to doing this. We could call you. Turn meter's still very high on these guys. Let's do this. Yeah. Because then we have this. Yeah, we're just hilariously overthinking this. Let's just call coins and abuse the system. Yeah. All right. Good Lord. Good God. This is fine. We'll do this. More coins. Coins, coins, coins. Slap into spread. Into coin. Into coin. Do like this, do like this. That's fine. Okay. Kick the shit out of her. Alright. If we were doing this, it would have been really shameful to finish with anything other than a very solid 65, so... That's right, Turu. Positive affirmation for J-Mel. You're still a very big boy. You're a big boy. You is strong. You is important. You is smart. All right. So the banners are pretty grim today. But we're doing more of the board than our opponent seems willing to. So good. Okay, we'll save the BAM for last here with the JMK overkill. Let's do Sith. Yeah, Atreus Ion Nihilus. Throw in Xeris for the gigs. Have I already used her in some application? Evidently. What the hell did I do with her? What the hell are you doing? What the hell did I do? Oh. Oh, yeah, I know what I did. Okay, that's acceptable. So, Sith Trio here, they got rocket crap. Retribution, tons of armor pen. The armor pen's really the risk here to us. Talk to me about tanks. Should have Shore Trooper. Well, we have Storm, but Storm doesn't really do anything here for this. I mean, the one thing we don't want to do is drop. 200% armor pen seems like I'm inviting trouble, even if it's just the two of them, because between his third and then a follow-up Kapow, yeah, that could be bad. Who's the fastest? 351, 371, certainly you. You would use your middle against... What if I did Wampa? Because then it would be huge hits from both of them. I wonder if Wampa does this. What do you think? If we were to do it, let's entertain what that looks like. Check our highest armor cron. Just slap on the thickest bitch. 177% armor and 15% health. Resistance penetration, armor penetration. I mean, this is probably doable when I stop and think about it. There is no pre-taunt there. What do you guys think? Still have to kill Vandor with an AoE to prevent the revives. Yeah, I feel like we would eventually get there. They don't ramp damage. I do. And I will definitely end up slapping their shit. Against the BAM team. Up top. What if we do Sith Trio against the BAM team? Hondo does a kidnap. Yeah, that can be a little hairy. Yeah, JMK is nice to trivialize it. So we will stick with that plan. Is there an alternative? What if it was bounty hunters? What if it were? So, Aura, Boba, Mando, Grief, Zam. You're super fast. 341 plus 80. 421. 421, Grief is 420. We're faster than any of those. So what does that mean? It goes... Well, what's the condition under which people are going to get turn meter? Okay, so there is nothing that's going to feed them bonus turn meter from that. Whenever a prepared ally scores a crit, all prepared allies gain 2%. So there's the turn meter gain. What was this cron about? Retribution. Yeah, retribution is very dangerous. But it's only for smugglers, right? Okay, so Zalbar is not a smuggler. And we could hit him, and it wouldn't force him to taunt. But we're going to be hitting L3, who is pre-taunting. So what does that mean? It means that they're going to gain little bits of turn meter if she critically strikes. What's her probability of critical strike? Really, really low, yeah? Physical. 55. It's not insignificant. I think I really do want to try the Wampa. Because this is big and brawny and burly, and so 119 is actually quite large. I don't know, man. That seems kind of rough. Alright, Treya it is then. Man up. Just put on a shit ton of armor and go with God. If we die, we die. Potential exists to use Geonosian. We'll take along GBA. That is a pre-taunt. Armor. Stick to the script. Yep. Alright. And away we go. Can you can annihilate Dash through the revive from Vandor, right? I'd hate to waste that here. Sunfac for Dispel? I guess. You can vape Dash, he won't come back. That's what I was hoping for. Alright, we'll take in the 5th character. I'll take you up on that, Duru. It's a couple banners, but we'll see. Okay, armor's holding. Armor's holding. Armor's maybe holding. So yeah, these guys. Ooh, so the retribution would be kind of a pain right now, but that's okay. If we do this, we should just do the cleanse and heal everybody up. All right. Yep. Bit of Drano, if you please. Okay. Sweep off. Perfect. This is what we're looking for. You are a real pain. You're less of a pain. So just make sure that when you drop your taunt, you don't bother me anymore. Shout out to Duru for the basic there. That worked for us. Man, I just don't want to bother hitting anybody that has retribution. Okay. I see you. You? Okay. Where are we at on that turn? Okay, there's this thing. Slap his shit. There it is. And a 1, and let's see. I mean, in an ideal world, we would maybe just delete Boba. All right, fabulous. We can actually even work for banners back on the Geos if we're careful. Let's get rid of Zalbar. He's the nastiest of the band. Go, go, Gadget Geos. Do it. We're just trying to beat him down. We want to save the execute for L3. Trying to get around to yet another GBA third. That's kind of the goal here. Bonus objective would be to not lose any of the protection that's on Scion. And that can be a thing. Okay, down. All right, you're there. We still got 2 minutes, so there's still time to actually work this. Yep, that's fine. You're very, very slow, which is good. You have no need for cooldowns. Okay. Yeah, I think we're well on target here. Beautiful. Yep, we're saving this. Yep. And I think Brute's protection doesn't even count toward the total. Ooh, man, we're getting close to just incidentally killing him. This is probably the end, but can't say we didn't try. 62 is pretty good. Pretty damn good. Pretty damn good with a fight that features that kind of AoE and this little protection recovery. Not bad. Yeah, good call on that Sunfac, Duru. That was definitely useful. GBA and Sunfac. All right. JMK Cat it is. Now, you could say that maybe Padme's better to bring here. I don't know. I'm just going to bring the whole damn team and not have any worry about it at all. Scoundrel no revive is neat. Not that big of a deal. So it's like, yeah, we don't need Padme. Okay. man, we do need to slap his shit, though. Yeah, that's true. I mean, that is true. So we would want to pass back. That's true. We would really want to be able to execute this guy. But it's not really feasible, so I wouldn't worry about it. Can't be healed by anything, so that's nice. Basic there. Alright, you go for the kidnap. And now we're taunt blocked once more. You have that. Really do want to save this for Nest. Alright. We'll take the short, so we're not impeded for any reason. Yeah, I mean, we can hit him, so let's hit him. How's about I slap your shit? Bye-bye. Deal with you a little later. Yeah. Okay. 3.5 minutes to do the manageable. To do the necessary. Almost. Ooh, that's a good one. Let's keep working with you. And there we go. The dream. Bye. Oh no. Not that. Oh, we're already in the ult, so no reason to not do the calling move. Yeah. We just put it on auto now. Let it ride. Let it ride, baby. Yeah, the heal up's pretty substantial there. That protection and prod up regain, it's pretty substantial. It's not enough, but all right, 66 will do. Okay. I'm really pleased with what we learned about BAM. All right, 1345 brings us through all of the squads. We did not have any other drops except for the 2-shot, well, the 3-shot. And, you okay? Oh, you got a text. No. All right. All right, fleet's in the back. So, Executor. All right. Unusual for him, but I respect the change up. Malevolence and Chimera. Come. There we go. All right. So, finalizer for Executor. Negotiator for Malevolence. And then what? I wonder for you. I guess just Empire. Could do Empire versus... I could try Arnold's Empire versus Executor. That was an interesting fight. If we used Empire there, then I could Finalizer either Malevolence or Chimera. That seems worse. I think... That's interesting. It's interesting, because you could definitely have a problem if you're not careful. How strong is this? It's a Relic 8, so I mean, that's very serious. Let me pull this up. TIE Fighter. Where's the Sith Bomber? Show the Sith Bomber. Let's go. Wait, there it was. I know I just saw it. There it was. Okay, Sith Bomber, and then who was it? Who was the third up front? It was Scythe. Scythe. Yeah, Defender. Okay. So Negotiator destroys it. That makes sense. Malevolence. Interesting. Okay, so we'll use Executrix against Chimera. Kind of a standard opener, I think. Yeah. Alright, it'll be an overkill, fleet-wise. Okay, let's get about this one, then. Actually, let's restart real quick. It's been a while. We will not invite the evil upon ourselves. Ooh, man, she's in the game. Ooh, man. I'm excited about Marin. I hear she's like super busted on release though, like both in the overpowered sense and in the she breaks the game sense. So fantastic. All right, Finalizer. We've done it many times. You either have RNG completely shit stain you, or you win. And I'd say that's about the range of it. All right, we take just these three. And we'll see how it goes. See how we have to play it from here. All right, we take this because we want you. Yeah, that's right. All right, Hux. We've got everybody. I grabbed the correct ties. I think it's all good. Let's go. Okay, got to go in after IG first. Basic. Here we go. Up, up. Ah, we didn't kill. All right, shit's gonna be wild now. Get ready. Get ready for the realness. Oh, 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 oh. God damn. Okay, so it's like you really want to kill CAD, or you have a problem that you cannot recover. Oh my God! Fucking please do not. We're gonna end up getting stuck. I gotta do this. I gotta trade. We're gonna be stuck behind Houndstooth, and we're gonna have to clean it up, but like, man, if you don't kill CAD, you're done. You're done. You're done, you're done, if you don't kill CAD. Okay, so they chose to breach there. That's something I can work with. Maybe we can try and bust through this one. Basic to call. Basic isn't better here. We'll use third because we still have a hunted target alive. Usually we do not. Okay, I mean, that's something. Okay, crew's still around. Main objective would be to survive until the next mass assist, really. Oof, please, no. No. Okay, a chance yet exists. If we call in Ebonhawk, it looks like we would have a special here. We could do that. There's maybe a chance. Let's see. Yeah, because this isn't... Yeah, this is going to be probably the way to go. All right. Now, if we do this, and we middle here, and we land it, okay. Now, you come in and just fuck up my whole life. All of my hopes and dreams die with you, right? Okay. No, not immediately. Okay. A bit. Now it's all about the mass assist at this point. Can we survive? We could try and put a dent elsewhere. Okay. Well, we get that. Okay, so what we have to do then, we know we have to 3-shot it. We have to 3-shot it. All right, 3 banners on the first go. So 3 plus, we say 1 drop. It do be like that. So 1 drop. Initial burst left IG88 with a sliver of red health. That's about all you have to say. Once that happens, you know that you're losing the fight. The question is, what can you take with you before you die? You can clean up with IG in the mix. With CAD being able to do all the CAD shit, that's very, very bad to mess with that at all. We'll go in with Mace and a couple boo-boos. We're trying to just... I don't want to commit anything that I could even possibly use. Rex won't be called when we use Negotiator. And then, yeah, we really just want the fight to end ASAP. So we'll throw you in. I think just the 3 of you. Go. Again, we're trying to eat that mass assist and then immediately die. Yeah, that RNG's tough, man. Okay. Okay, we didn't know how many ships we'd need, but now we have this going for us, which is nice. So I think we just let it time out. I think we just let it time out, yeah? All right, well, yeah, we're not going to try and do any cheap tricks. We're not trying to draw any other things. We just wanted to be able to pull that cooldown, and then we go on in with Radis for the gold, and hope that that gets the job done. Otherwise, we'd have to do like a Chimera cleanup after that. We will be cautious, to be sure. All right, well, we got about 4 minutes until this, so I'm going to take another quick break here. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll just turn off the camera and go on mute while we wait for this to time out. So back in a couple minutes. Thanks. Alright, I'm coming back. Alright. So, maybe get that basic out. So it's like, I could basic here, and then, so basic with like 2 seconds on the clock, so that, like 3 seconds? Like 2. Yeah, because I don't want the executor to go. No, we'll be ahead of that, so we can just do this. I think we can just do this. So I think we'll just basic here with like 3 seconds on the clock, and then I'm safe anyway. But yeah, Drew was saying the Thrawn counter to triple attacker looks more interesting nowadays than First Order. Well, it's definitely interesting. I know that it still can lose, because when I was checking Arnold's history, when I fought him last week, I saw that he's been using it, but he did lose once with it. And I wonder why that was. So nothing's 100% in the fleet game. All right, Capital interceded. That's fine. All right, so IG is like immediate, straight out the gate, hitting somebody. Which is, you know, whatever. We'll live. Okay, so we did CD pull. Now let's go ahead and go in for the Radis clean. Resistance. We grab both X-Wings, put you on the bench. We put up Lando's Falcon and Wedge. We always check. It is Wedge. And we are good to go. Okay. Unkind of you. Also unkind. All right. Yeah, that's gonna stimulate you to do something. Well, let's do the buff gain first. I think that's more interesting. Okay, you just being able to shit stain me is also interesting. Okay, good. We could push. Ooh, man, if it would have been. I would have preferred the other way, but it's okay. A hit, and this should kill. Yeah. All right. Now we have to deal with this. This part sucks. I won't bullshit you about that. There's no fancy way to deal with it either for what we have in mind. So Ray comes in. We're going to do the spin to win. Yeah, there's a distinct threat here. Ooh, that was a good one. Still have to hit here, unfortunately. Got to stay on time for our attacks. Okay, now we don't have to hit. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, well that sucks, but, you know, what you gonna do? We'll go ahead and hit you so that we don't get counterattacked any further. That is what it is. It's all acceptable. Basic, gotta keep the wagon train moving. More, target lock applied, makes a man nervous. We'll do this. Okay. And this one. There's the mass. If you finish this ship off, I'm okay with it, guys. I ain't gonna be too heartbroken. 1 and 2. Okay, well, I got what I asked for in that respect. We call out Wedge. We're gonna save his special. It's not time. It's not time. Ooh, we just took that big hit. That's a real pain. Still got all our ships. We're still looking pretty strong here. Yeah. Yeah, this looks pretty damn good. Okay. 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 That's the one. Ship gone. Alright, now it's all about focusing down Houndstooth. The only way to lose the fight at this point is to fail to focus Houndstooth down before his buff immunity falls and you get stuck behind the stacking prod up. Now we're golden. It's not very nice. There it is. Okay. So 3 plus 0 plus 34. So we say that it was CD, so mace plus Radis. All right. Goat. That's funny. I spelled negotiator on my spreadsheet with a A after the O, the first O, so it's like negotiator. It's like, I like what you did there. Typo. All right. This one's as straightforward as they come. That's about it. Anything to remember? Nope. Let's go. Okay. If we hit, we would want to put this basic on Sunfac. And now we get to hit Spy. So that's the main objective. Spy's down and out of the game. All right. Resume slaughter. That's fine. Yes, this works for me. Decent sized hit. That's all good. Bombs. So yeah, so we're gonna have you're gonna have their reinforcement come in and debuff us immediately. So that's gonna be a problem. We'd want to hold out for Plo, so we're gonna call in this one first. So one of the only ways to have this fight go bad on you is if you make that mistake. We'll take our kill on Sunfac. And we await our lumps. Yes, we will apply this now. All this is happening before they call their first reinforcement. Is this not insane? Okay. Oh wow, they didn't even call the thing. That's pretty surprising, actually. All right, well, bye-bye. Hi. Womp womp. 74. Okay. And then Chimera. Executrix. We will roll. Standard Empire. We can take an additional ship if we want, but let's not. This should be sufficient, especially if we're careful. All right, let's go. Yeah, they don't even have a Vader up front. We get to do like a bunch of wild shit. It's going to be good. I recommend it. That hot Star Destroyer on Star Destroyer action. You don't see this every day. Alright, it would be great to do this to you, but I would rather just, like, slap your shit. You not being able to land that would be nice, but I'm really just, again, the emphasis must be on slapping your shit. Has to be said. Yes. Yes. We'll do this. Yeah, I could have done a Chimera. Would have been even quicker, right? Anyway, bye. We'll save the sweep. Just make sure that we have target lock everywhere. Yeah. Debuffs are going to happen. That's part of the situation. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and haste you up. Finish that one. I don't know who's coming next. Let's not risk it. All right. 70. Done. Board clear. And in under 3 hours. I started at 1 p.m. Not bad for me. Yeah. Not bad. All right. 1746 is the score. Gruesome. Not high banner, to be sure. But it will get the job done, maybe. 1746. Yeah. Like it. All right, let's go ahead and talk about the board in review. Wrap it up here. Starting at bottom front. Okay, yeah, I think the guy just phoned it in. Might be like a count switched hands situation there that might have had that. So, and you know, maybe the guy's just phoning it in this round. But anyway, we've got against Java, Kersantin, Bausch, Scando, and Gam, we used Afra BT1, 000, HK, and IG86 for 64 banners. Against Malgus, Malik, BSF, DR, and Talon, we used C, Daka Zombie, and Set for 62 banners. Against Maul, Canderous, Bo-Katan, Django, and Savage, we went in with Qui-Gon, JKA Cam, Mason, Plo for 57. They never killed Qui-Gon, so we never got the heal and anything. It felt like a very safe fight, but just miserable banners because they never chose to kill Qui-Gon, so that was a thing. All right, against Finn, Rose, Resistance Hero Poe, Zori, and Poe. This was the only squad we dropped on, and we dropped on it twice. The first attempt was using Bad Batch, full Bad Batch. What happened was, so first of all, we were ignorant of some mechanic here that's pulling the whole team out of stealth off the get because we were counting on everybody to be stealth, and we got lucky. They chose to hit Wrecker and divide their damage between a couple of the other characters such that no one died. Then Echo got his turn. We did the Dispel, and then Zori immediately caught up a full turn meter bar, cleansed the whole team, put up Prod up, put up Dispel up, and then somebody blew out Hunter. And it was like, okay, well, no. Then I saw that there was an 80% win rate last week with Veers, Dark, Piet, Gideon, and Range. And, we thought about how that might work. And I think, in the end, we found that you probably want to try and divide the damage between the two tanks that there are, like Finn and the OG Poe. And by doing that, you don't take any of their protection below, 0. So you're not chipping at their health. So you're not activating the taunt and damage immunity. And then when you're set up and you've got your mass assist ready with Veers, you have to go in on one of the soft targets. That's got to be the only way that works. Because we've tried that 2 different ways now, and definitely it didn't work either way. So that would be the only other idea I could have for making that consistent. I'm going to have to think about it further. It's probably not worth doing if I'm trying to, stay in the top 20, push into the top 10 like that. So, yeah. All right. Last, so that was our final, last but not least, actually kill the son of a bitch. So we withdrew twice, right? No progress made on this team whatsoever. And we went in with Banquil, IG-11, and then Zalbar and Dengar. 34. It would have been a 64 had we just done that off the rip. Because, of course, you're used to using Bam a lot now these days with Fennec. Maybe in a couple other places as a gimmick character, with Maul, you could use that in there, what have you. But actually doing Bam lead on offense isn't something I think to do a lot anymore. And I think a lot of people are in the same boat there. So that was super impressive because, of course, once you have your birds and stuff ready, you can target anybody. It doesn't matter whether they're under stealth. So we just, targeted Zori and just blew her up. And it was very simple to clean up from there. If I was even a little more careful, I would have had that extra banner and it would have been a 35. So it would have been a 65 if I'd done it right off the rip. Strong lesson there. BAM is really effective. And that's against, with Omicron and the Datacron, like, it was all there. That was a definite top one. All right, in the back, we had this Sana team with Kara, Stormtrooper Han, OG Leia with the Omicron, and then Rolo. We went against that. We ended up having JML at our discretion. So we just went in with JML, Grandmaster, JKR, Hoda, JKL, 65 banners. Against this very odd Lord Vader team, right? Lord Vader, GG, Royal Guard, IPD, and Droidica. I guess if you're thinking about this, like, if you can't trip up your opponent and definitely make them drop on it, you can all but ensure they're not going to have very high banners. Unless they're doing something like JMK here, which... But anyway, we had Slacker available, and that was the right call, because we used... by using the C up front without Watt, we had Slacker, Red Trooper, Hux, Faust, and Watt. And it was grim. I mean, it came down to that famous duel between them, 51 banners, but we got it done. Against Rey, Resistance Hero Finn, RJT, Swolo, and Holdo. Again, it was a Starkiller sweat match. That was definitely the hardest single fight of the match, as usual. And it looked really terrible for us early on. Like, she got to her first ult with no debuffs on her, having inspiration. The only saving grace we had is that we ourselves did not land many debuffs, so we didn't have much turn meter going to EP. If not for that, it could have been really bad. Even so, 59 banners to close out the fight was by no means clean. All right, top side. So against this BAM, Hondo, IG-11, Nest, and Queel, we had JMK at our discretion. So JMK, Cat, Ahsoka, GK. We undermanned it by 166 banners. Against Dash, Zalbar, Vandor, L3, and Boba. We went in with Traya, Scion, Nihilus, GBA, and then Duru suggested we throw in Sunfac for the added dispel, and it did come in handy. So credit to him on that. 62 banners. Got the job done. Against Sortie, BB-8, R2, IG-88, and T3 with the Sorticron. GG, B1, B2, Newt, Magna. Just handled business. 63 banners. Against Gas, Rex, Arc, Echo 5s, we saved Maul with the Candycron. So Maul, Candy, Bow, Armor, and the new and improved Django, modded to be, set up with Trench. We didn't see any kind of opportunity to really mess with Trench. I didn't feel like doing that against any of these after we had the double drop on the Finn. So anyway, Maul Mando's got it done for 62. And again, last but not least here with Fleets, to wrap up, against Executor, we went in with Finalizer, and we've gotten fortunate RNG the last couple times we went in to do this. Not today. We didn't kill IG on the opener, so as you know, that's a loss. It's just how much can you take with you before you're gone. The answer was we got out Cad Bane, and that was it, and we were lucky to even get that. So, 3 banners on the first attempt. And what's worse, we weren't able to pull the Mass Assist out of Executor before the end, so we had to go in with a burner fleet. Went in with Mace, got it done, timed it out, went back in with Radis on the third go, and finished the fight for a 34, total of 37. Against Malevolence here with Spy up front. And it was with Soldier and Vulture. And this is the thing. If you're setting it with Spy up front, you're trying to do it so that you have Spy to potentially front load damage, which is a threat. And then if your opponent is using their cleanse right after Hyena Bomber goes, if your Vulture Droid is the only reinforcement, it will be called in, inflict the AoE, blind, and Buzz Droid, and restore that threat. But because he had Soldier in there, Soldier was called ahead of Vulture, and that didn't do anything for him, you know. So we got that done for 74 against Chimera. Now he set this with B-28 Sith Bomber, TIE, and Reaper. This is with a Chimera fleet, so really just the scrappiest scrap. Maybe you strip banners by, if Scythe lives, he can strip buffs, and then you'll have concussion grenades from B-28, something like that. But we had Executrix, and no issues at all, 70 banners. That's the whole story. All right, let's get ready to close out. First, let's see who's streaming. All right, okay. Playbook's on. Is Playbook already done? Or is he actually he says he's Marin testing. Is he still Marin testing? Because if he's still playing GAC, I'll raid into him. Let's find out. I don't know. This looks reasonably like well, I don't know. No idea. All right. Well, before we raid out, let's go ahead and plug for all our good stuff. First, if you want to catch previous episodes of the stream, I do upload them to YouTube with chapters added for easy browsing. So there you go. If you want to keep up with me, when I'm going to go live, I'll announce how this round ends here. When the attack round finalizes, get at me on Discord. And yeah, if you enjoyed the stream, if you want to support the stream, if you want to get time to, talk about GAC, tune up your game there, got to check out my Patreon. Got something for everybody there. Check out patreon.com/Tassinix. I have been as high as rank 3 in this game, currently down in the doldrums of the 20s. We're just hanging on by a thread. But we've gotten here through a combination of hard-won experience, picking the minds of our betters, and sheer dumb luck. Happy to share what I've learned with my supporters. And honestly, I mean, if you ask me a question, I'm happy to help you. Just asking a question, that's different than trying to tie up some time, yeah? But anyway, got something for everybody there. And we do have that bundle with OmegaBot where from any of the tiers from $10 and up, you could support this stream and get the OmegaBot Patreon subscription. So if you like that very detailed report we did at the start of the stream on our opponent, that's the tool I use. It is the #1 GAC scouting tool. I would say it's the best you can get. And yeah, you can have it all under one roof. All right, let's talk about the patrons themselves, the fine folks that enable me to do what I do and keep up with the monsters in as much as I can. Let me get the ones that are not on the slide first. At VIP access level, thank you so much for Stark Holdings, Stark Strategy Gamer, you're a G, appreciate it. JJ's Productions Twitch, Raise Malbus, Darth QPPMG, thank you guys so much. Also, we have White Wolf, Sam Vimes, Jobin4527, Sweens14, the one, the only, Lego Calrissian 2187, Deadpool Kyle 28, Johnny B. Ottawa, Sir Boss, and Trevor Boy Gaming. At VIP Access Plus, actually, Ryan bumped up to that to take advantage of the aforementioned OmegaBot deal and also the merch that comes with it there, so appreciate it. Hey, Megalitos, glad you saw the plug there, man. You know I'd be plugging for that, man. I love that tool. It's good stuff, man. It's amazing. It's good stuff. All right, and yeah, Eric Rose, Absolution, thank you so much for all of the past support here. Special thanks out to Yoda Force, former, retired leader here of Maw Vanguard. He's moved on to the other side of the game. We wish him well, and thanks so much for all of the early support, man. It meant a lot. It really helped. To Mrs. T, my darling wife, thank you for allowing me to spend another 3+ hour stream here with the folks online without killing me. Love you dearly. To Dagger, my right-hand man, admin on my stream, helps a lot in my community, also is a generous supporter of the stream. Thank you so much for all you do. You didn't troll me today, so I won't give you shit about it today. And that's what I'll say about that. To Nomad's Reaper, a man who truly needs no introduction, will pop in from time to time and drop dozens, possibly hundreds of subs on the community, thousands of biddies, just extraordinarily generous. Really appreciate it. Always rocks the house when he shows up. Like, people come in out of left field. People that come in, like, from watching, like, FIFA or some shit to come and get that free sub that he's just handing out like candy. So, really appreciate it, man. It's extraordinary. All right, let's get on back over to the main scene. And yeah, it looks like he really is just Marin testing. So I wanna put on a GAC streamer. Refresh. So you got Scribe. Infinem is just getting started, I'm guessing. He still has an hour to play. So we'll go ahead and... Ooh! Yeah. We'll do that. Let me go ahead and... I've rated Infinem. I haven't rated Stark. And Stark's a G, so let's go ahead and show some love to Stark. All right. Payout-wise, what are we looking at here? So 1, 2... I'm not going to count the poll. But why shouldn't I? That seems shitty of me. No, wait, we don't count Fleet. So, no, you guys do get paid. The ones who believed get paid. That's what's up today. All right. 3 or less wins the day. Complete prediction. Boom. All right, time to raid out to Stark. Stark Strategy Gamer. There it is. Start raid. Okay, guys. Looks like we're pretty much in the bag here with only an hour to go. I think this guy just wanted to make sure he got his participation crystals this round. I'll take it. We'll be back here, Friday night or Saturday morning? Maybe Saturday morning. I think a lot of people are enjoying the daytime streams, myself included. So let's say potentially for now, Saturday morning, between 11:30 is when I'll start Eastern, so not later than 11:30 Eastern. Until then, it's been real. It's been awesome. It's been real awesome. Take care.
Mm-hmm.